Hey guys, I wanted to bring you guys along today. First of all, excuse how I look. I'm still currently in my robe. I'm kind of just not waking up, but I'm kind of like just getting the groove of the day. And it's not, let me just tell you, it's not starting off well. I'm internally freaking out. So I thought, let me just bring y'all with me so we can freak out together. It'll make me feel better. Let me vent it out honestly. And yeah, so the reason why I'm freaking out is because as I was doing my little morning walk around like I always do with my cup of coffee, looking at my plants, I realized that one of my plants was looking a little funky. You know, the leaf was looking a little yellow. I was like, maybe I overwatered that one or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just an older leaf dying off, the huge. But then when I started getting closer, I've noticed another plant that was looking a little weird. And I was like, that's suspicious. Why are two plants looking a little weird now? So I started getting concerned as a plant mom would. And I investigated a little bit more. And my worst fear is coming true. I think I'm going through a
infestation?
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to act. I'm freaking out. I think I told y'all in my spring cleaning video that I was concerned about having a thrip infestation because
table is actually my little quarantine section. All of these plants were living actually in my house, and I think they had thrips. And I freaked out because I've never had thrips before, but I've heard they're not the one to play with. So I
I think it was too late. And as I was doing research, I newly found out that they could fly. Why would someone make a bug like that? I'm angry at whoever created thrips, okay? So yeah, and not only that, but they don't even need a mate to make eggs, They can make eggs on their own. I forget the word for that, but y'all know what I mean. So yeah, I'm freaking out. I don't know how I'm gonna tackle this. I am just gathering all the plants that even look a little suspicious to me, and I am immediately quarantining them, putting them somewhere where they can't reach any of my other plants, especially since they could freaking fly. I just thought maybe I'll bring y'all along with me because this is gonna be my first time tackling it, and I'm just gonna gather all the research that I can and do the best that I can and bring y'all along. Maybe you guys can learn with me, and if you guys have any tips, please let your girl know, because I don't ever want this to happen again. USA. USA. I just want to beat their ass. Like, how dare you? How dare you? She wasn't ready. She, as in me. I was not ready for this. All right, guys, I'm gonna continue checking, and once I fully have them all, we're gonna just go to the next step, full on go into extermination mode, because we ain't playing no games. I'm not here to play games. All right, I'll see y'all soon.
1 day later.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's a new day. First things first, I apologize for that frantic intro, but that is just honestly how I felt. I was internally freaking out. But now that I've calmed down, got my emotions somewhat at bay, not fully, but somewhat at bay, I'm ready to, like I said, get on top of these pests. I spent yesterday pretty much scoping out all of my plants in my home, checking them, and I'm gonna be doing that for the next few weeks, probably daily, just to make sure, you know, if new eggs hatch, that there's no critters running around my house and infecting any more of my plants. But I collected all the ones that I could find, and I did go ahead and place them in my bathroom where there's absolutely no plants. Close the door so they can't fly around and go on any of my other plants. So I also went ahead and spent the night using the little, I forget what it's called. Let me grab it. Using plastic food wrap like this, and I pretty much wrapped all of the soil down, because what I'm thinking of doing is wrapping the soil down so just the foliage is sticking out, and I'm gonna fully submerge them under water for a little bit of time. Hopefully it gets any of the adults, because I do see adults off, and hopefully they drown and die. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and get a brush. Most likely, my plan is getting a makeup brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and scrub each and every single one of them with Dawn dish soap and warm water. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with some pesticide. So that's pretty much my plan to exterminate thrips. And like I said, this is my first time doing this. I've just done research, so I don't know 100% if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try my hardest. And we are currently located in my kitchen. So like I've told you, we're under construction, so don't mind the background. It doesn't look the best, but the reason why is because I'm gonna be using my kitchen sink to submerge all of these plants, scrub them, and then we're gonna probably go outside for the pesticide. All right, guys, I think that should be enough water. So I'm gonna just go ahead and we're gonna dip this little guy in there. And like I said, I'm gonna leave him in there for a few minutes. And I did find an old makeup brush, so I'm just gonna go ahead. It has some leftover makeup on it, I think my daughter used, but I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna scrub with this soap as well. The reason why I chose this one also is because I feel like this one is, it's not like a fluffy brush, it's almost like a kabuki, like it's short and stout and dense. So I feel like it'll really scrub in there. That's what we want. I honestly don't know how long to leave a plant underwater like this. It honestly is making me feel good though, because I feel like I'm like directly drowning a thrip and I'm getting revenge. So this actually feels pretty good. I recommend. You guys, look. Can you see that? I think that's a thrip right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into scrubbing, and we're gonna dip again. Well, we're just gonna hold in the air for now. But as I'm scrubbing, make sure, because in my research I seen that they love new foliage, and they love to live in the little tiny cracks and crevices. So make sure when you're scrubbing, you get in Hey guys, while we are washing some plants together, I thought I would hop on here real quick and tell you guys about some fun little facts that I learned about thrips while I was doing some research. And hopefully, these little facts help you guys out when you guys are going through a thrip infestation like me, and we can all learn from each other because I was struggling, let me tell you. So, firstly, how I found out that I was under a thrip infestation is the color of my leaves. So, if you are under a thrip infestation or you think you are, this is going to be one of the top things you will notice, which is the color of your leaves. So, first things first, you're going to notice that some of your leaves are looking a little silvery, gray, pale, if you will. And the reason being is because the thrips actually suck on all of your plant juices. They don't only love plant juices, they also love flower cells. So if you have any flowers in your home or even in a garden outside and they're looking pale, they might even have brown spots or dots, I would highly recommend to check for any thrips. They do love to suck on the upper leaves and the lower leaves. So I would just check fully all around. With that, thrips are extremely hard to see. So if you already need glasses, I would recommend to check under a microscope because I need glasses and it was super hard for me to see them. But I do have one of those electronic microscopes where I can look it up on my phone, and that is how I definitely ID'd them. They are so tiny, they are very slender, and they're only about 0.5 to 2.5 millimeters long. So very, very small. Also, thrips, their family is extremely large. They have over 7,700 species of thrips. So I would recommend if you're in an area that carries a lot of thrips that you know of, it's easier if you figure out that specific type of species and it would help you determine how to get rid of them quicker. And like I was saying earlier, if you see one thrip on your plant, it is highly recommended that you remove that plant out of your collection immediately and quarantine that plant as fast as you can because thrips have wings. Like I told you guys in the beginning of this video, I did not know that. And a lot of my research did end up saying that they don't actually fly around like a fly, but that they still do use their wings. They kind of do a little skip around and they can go ahead and hop around most of your collection. And what's wild, what even blew my mind even more, is that female thrips actually are asexual, meaning that they don't even need a male to help lay their eggs. They don't need a male to fertilize their eggs. So one single thrip can lay multiple eggs, and that's how they procreate like crazy and they infest your full collection. So if you see one, take that plant out immediately, quarantine that plant, and make sure they're not around any other plants that are in your collection. And what's even crazier is that when a female does lay eggs on your plant, that even the process of them laying eggs damages your leaves as well. Isn't that crazy? I was like, wow. Thanks, thrips. They do love to thrive in very dry and hot weather, which exactly is where I live. I live in a very dry area and it is getting hotter. So I'm assuming that's why they came to attack me, but they don't like cold weather. So that being said, if you have an area that's cold in your house or outside, not cold enough to damage your plant, but cold enough to take the thrips off, I would recommend to put your plants outside or in a cold area. That's what I did. And it may not kill them, but they do not like it and they will try to hide or completely remove themselves from your plants. So I hope these facts helped you guys in some way. They definitely helped me and the decisions I came to make when it comes to treating my plants for thrips. As you guys can see, I'm submerging my plants underwater. Some research said to submerge your plant as long as 20 minutes, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm doing it as long as I can. And then after I do submerge my plant, I bring my plant out of water. I've scrubbed them really good. Like I said, top of the leaf, bottom of the leaf, stem, in between any type of flaps, crevices, just get in there as best as you can. And then after that, I'm going ahead and washing down my plant with fresh water, and I'm just leaving them to dry, and that's when I'm going to go outside and spray them down with the pesticide. So yeah, I hope this information helped you guys in any way, and like I said, if you have any new information to help me out or anybody else watching this video, please leave it down in the comments so we can all learn from each other.
Several days later.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So, the last time we spoke with each other, I think I was scrubbing down all of my plants that I keep in quarantine indoors, and that's where we left off. It's been a little minute since, I think it's only been a few days, but maybe almost a week we did that, and I've just been keeping a close eye on them. I currently have them in my bathroom. I'll go ahead and show you guys a glimpse of how I have them because I don't have a lot of space in my bathroom, but I put them basically up on the very top of my bathroom shelf, and I attached a grow light, the one with the 3 little claws, and I have it right above that. And throughout the day, I just have that light on when we're not using the restroom or we're not taking a shower. And they've been doing okay in there. I have seen some little changes. Since then, I have not tackled my outdoor plants that I've been keeping in quarantine out here in case of thrips, and I need to really get on it because I do have plants out here, and I don't know how that really works with outdoor plants. I just don't want all of them to get attacked, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do it right now. And that is this whole table. When I look at it, I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of plants. But honestly, I'm just like trying to attack any and every plant that looks a little sus. Like, I'm not playing any games. So, especially with spring coming around the corner. So, yeah, we're going to do that today. I got my coffee going, and we're going to go ahead and load her up. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm not sure if you've noticed yet, but I have a little change going on. If you guys haven't seen, it's so cute. It's like a little tiny microphone. So I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I'm just used to like yelling at my phone. So now that I have this, I can probably talk lower. But it's mainly for things like this outside, because I felt like last time when I did like my little spring cleaning video, it was very loud because it was windy, and it'd be like that sometimes. And I do like shooting out here and doing like content out here. So yeah, my fiance got me this. It was so cute. Let me know if it sounds good or if it's too extra. I'm not going to be using it every video, but just for the videos where I feel like I'm going to talk and it's loud in the background. This is the one that I've been using recently for spider mites, and I'm using it now for thrips. Other than that, the only other things that I've like played with are like cinnamon for fungus gnats. We just got hydrogen peroxide cinnamon, not for fungus gnats, cinnamon for like the little mold growth on top when your plants aren't drying out properly. And then, wait, is that for that? Yeah, right? And then for fungus gnats, it's hydrogen peroxide. So I just got some hydrogen peroxide because I've been noticing fungus gnats, and I'm usually not so much an overwaterer, but I think I'm trying to stay on top of it now. So maybe I might be a little pinch over watering lately, but it has been getting warmer. So I just don't want them to dry out, and I want them to be nice and hydrated for spring. You guys, it's getting so dark. It is exactly 6 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. I have to start cooking dinner, so I'm gonna go inside, wash my hands, probably change, and we will pick this up tomorrow. All right, see you guys later. Like, how? How? How did y'all get in my house? No. So, keep me in your thoughts. Send me good energy my way, please. I am definitely gonna be struggling. Just know that. Does that look weird? I'm trying not to think of it because if I think too much into it, I'm gonna just start laughing. I'm gonna start cracking up. Okay, guys. I need more coffee to wake myself up. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. For some plants, I'm gonna go ahead and examine each plant and see if they actually do have thrips or thrip damage. And if they do, I'm gonna like treat it as a heavy infestation. And if they don't, I'm gonna go ahead and treat it just as like a basic keep up to date type of treatment. Oh my gosh. Heavy, okay, so there's heavy infestation and most conditions. So maybe I'll just 32 plus 32. So, girl math. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do up to the 4 pints. That should be 64 ounces. So we'll double the 32 ounce spray. I might be making this more complicated, but this makes sense in my head. So we're going to do heavy infestations, which is 3.5 teaspoons, but doubling that is 6.5 teaspoons. Okay, let's see what mode we're on. Okay, that's a good mode. Whoa. If you push the button, it'll hold it down for you. But I'm just trying to do like squirts so I can keep the moisture inside.